I'm Lenka.
I'm Abby.
And we're
Lights, Camera, English. And we're planning a trip to England.
And Abby is already getting nervous about the flight.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I just, it's a busy day and we have a lot to do. So I just think we should, sit down and chat about our travel preferences.
All right.
Lenka?
Yes.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Okay? Now, we've never travelled internationally together before.
That's right.
Right? So I thought it might be worth just discussing our travel processes.
Travel processes?
Yeah, like the way we like to travel.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. So, I really don't want to miss the plane.
I understand.
I want to be there when the plane takes off.
Right. Okay. I have no problem with that.
Okay. The only reason I mention it is because sometimes, in normal life.
What?
Sometimes you can be...
What?
A little bit late for things.
I've never been late for a plane in my life.
Okay, that's good. So we're on the same page. Yeah, great. So we'll get there 2 hours early. That'll be great.
2 hours early? Why?
Well, that's what it says on the ticket.
Right, it says on the ticket. Yep.
But it's important to get there that early. There's a lot to do.
Right.
And it's busy. When you first get there, you have to check in.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And there's a huge queue.
You know why there is a queue?
Because the flight is full.
Because everybody gets to the airport 2 hours early and then everybody queues at the same time. You know what? We don't even have checked-in baggage, so skip that. Okay.
Well, but then there's the queue for passport control.
Again, same reason. Everybody's queuing at the same time.
But there's a reason why they're there early, and that's because after passport control is security, and that takes ages. There's a huge queue because it's not just our flight.
There are several queues, so you just pick the right one.
Well, inevitably, I don't. But you're queuing with 12 flights of people. There's a huge number, and you've got a lot to do in that time as well. You've got to basically unpack your bag to find all the liquids that you've got in there so you can put them in a silly little plastic bag.
You can do that at home.
Well, maybe, but and then you get to the conveyor belt, and it's like take your laptop out, and take all these other electronics out, and put your coat here.
You're an experienced international traveler. You know how to prepare for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm telling you. There's all this stuff that has to happen. It's time consuming. So you put your coat, and then they say put your belt on. And then you go through the thing and it beeps at you and you have to go back and you go through and it beeps again. So they say, give me your shoes, and you have to give them your shoes. And then you go through again and you beep again and they're like touching you everywhere, and then they realize, oh, it's your underwire bra, of course.
Well, then leave your beeping bra at home that day.
Well, I suppose I could, but anyway, but it takes time. And then they finally give your shoes back and you go over to collect your bag. Meanwhile, they've taken your bag and they've looked through it because there's some liquid in there that you forgot to get out. Who knew lip balm was a liquid? It's not a liquid. Anyway, and then they've unpacked for you, so you have to pack again, right? Like the third time today. And then so you don't want everything to be creased. And so you get your things, you finally leave security, and you look up on the departure thing, and you have to wait for your gate to appear.
Because you're 2 hours early.
Well, come on, they should know 2 hours in advance where the gate is going to be, So then you finally, you get your gate, and some airports are really big. In Heathrow, it takes 25 minutes to get to some.
You're living from Prague.
Okay, so 5 minutes to your gate, 5. But sure, okay, it's still a walk. And don't forget on the way, there's no food on the plane. Not on this flight. So I get hungry when I fly. So, you have to stop and you have to buy water and a sandwich, sometimes from 2 different places. And they put them in these special little bags. It all takes time. And then finally, you get to your gate and then you can relax.
For the next 2 hours.
Yeah, I hate that.
So why don't you sleep in, then make your own sandwich,
Okay.
then get to the airport just in time to cruise through the security because you have prepared your bags. And then you'll get to the gate just in time for the plane to start boarding.
Oh, goodness. Lenka, please don't be late.
I won't.
Okay.
Come on then.
Lenka.
Oh, I wasn't late.
No, it's... the flight's cancelled.
What?